and welcome Hammerdown Nation to another broadcast here on a Saturday night in the trucks. And tonight we have a pleasant surprise. It is the All-Star event for the trucks, and we will be presenting you the heat race here rather shortly. Tonight I'm joined in the booth by Sleepy Lando, King Pile, and Visceral Killer. And we're going to try to bring you all this Hammerdown Truck All-Star action, as it is a no points race. Going to follow the same format in the main events as we did in Xfinity and Cup, with eliminations in stage 1 and 2. And all this will be going down at Pocono, just as the rest of the weekend has. Next year's All-Star tracks so far in the Cup, picked by Lando, will be Daytona. And then Xfinity, picked by Dark Knight, will be at Canadian Tire. But we're just waiting now for these guys to set up the lobby. I'll let them know to get us the invite.
I had to change my settings there.
Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Oh, and another thing is I have got the chat on screen again. Haven't done that in a very long time. So, welcome to the Chatzilla. Good luck in that heat race. And yep, just for the moment, just waiting for these guys to get the heat race together. That will be a 13%, no stages, no cautions, straight, to the pedal to the metal. Top 13 advance to the main event.
So who is already locked
in? For tonight, the top 3 guys already in the main event are Twoon, Shalinkin, and Zan, in that order.
I think you already know my pick.
You taking Twin?
I have to. He's a 2-time truck champion.
He's a goat. You know what? I'm gonna go with my boy Trav tonight. My teammate over in the Cup Series. I think O'Du's gonna pull it out tonight. Get that All-Star win.
And it's a tough track, man. I ran with these guys a little bit earlier, and I struggled a little bit. So for this heat race, how many laps is it?
I'm not quite sure. It was, I believe,
it was 8 laps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the fuel run is 8 laps, but you have to save half a lap.
Oh, so that's going to be interesting.
Yes. I think it'll be a good race.
Yeah, that'll bring a little bit of strategy into it.
Who's going to pit, who's going to try and stay out. And, someone who got involved in they spun out earlier in the beginning of the race, and they save enough fuel to be able to make it the top 13, make an advance.
Yeah, exactly. But welcome everybody into the chat. Got Canute, Zilla, Joe Barr in here. Everybody watching right now, please leave us a like, subscribe if you aren't, hit that bell, notified every time we go live. Find us on Facebook if you're interested in joining or just being up to date on what's going on here in Hammerdown Racing Series. And also catch us on TikTok. I believe it's HDRS Racing on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, check that out, where there's short clips and all that good stuff for everybody to see.
We have a TikTok addict, Hollywood, so he's perfect for that.
Yeah, he's a young gun, so he's into that stuff.
He's older than me.
Maturity and age are two different things.
Yes, they are. And I've had guys tell me, especially Visceral, you sit down and talk to me, it feels like you're talking to a 35-year-old. 2 kids.
This man's just got figured out. Making 50 grand a year. Modest home. We got Yeti in here.
$5 million in debt.
Yeah, right. Man. Got Yeti in here giving everybody good luck. He's going to pick the champ Twoon for the win tonight.
Yeah, he's picking Twoon.
The highest finisher, sorry to cut you off, but the highest finisher that is not Twoon, Travis, or Titanic will be picking the track for next year. But let me join this call real quick.
Hello?
Yeah, we're here. Yeah, we're on the stream. Stu had to answer a call
Oh,
or something, so we're
so
sitting,
There's just like a
technical
crazy
There
little
we
thing
go.
going on. I don't know. It's not really
So is
no
it a
deal.
have
But
got
we
an
are
invite yet?
no, we're live right now. There was some kind of discrepancy, but I'll let them figure it out amongst themselves. But for right now, we're just waiting for this heat race to get going,
Oh, we're doing it. Oh yeah, because we have like 23 people running, right?
or something like that.
I have already picked Twoon. Stu's got Trav. Who do you got?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'm not even sure the whole lineup. I'd have to look real quick.
I have Twoon to win it all.
Twoon and Trav, that wouldn't be taking the easy way out, would it be, fellas?
You could pick Schlinky.
Does anybody know where it was posted for the, I guess the truck sign up? Let's see. 23 running for sure.
Ooh.
Let's see. I am going to go with Rye.
Think Rye's got it?
Oh yeah. Rye's a quick dude out here.
Yeah, he finishes quicker than everyone else, so and he wins races, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not afraid to really go in there deep to get that finish, you know?
Exactly. And then when it comes down to the last lap, he'll drive it in deeper than you think. Because you have to make those moves. Those are winning moves.
Yeah, he'll get into your rear and really loosen you up if he needs to.
Yeah. He's done it to me a couple of times. Usually I stay out in front of him, but...
That's where you want to be.
Oh man, we have such a late start time tonight.
Yeah, it's been an odd weekend.
Been a very, very odd weekend.
Yeah, I think Thursday, Friday, and Saturday all started late.
Have we received invites yet, or do y'all know?
I have not.
Negative.
Have you told anyone who all's in the booth tonight?
Yeah, they know.
All right. Seeing cool. No, you have any pre-race things we want to go over with what we've seen between the Xfinity and Cup?
Well, I say if we see anything like we did in Xfinity, I guess it'd be some top machines out there tonight. As far as the Cup goes, honestly, that was a pretty smooth race.
Speak for yourself. I got packed going into the first tunnel turn, and I think that's going to be one of the most important things out here tonight, is especially with the heat and then how the stages go, because as we saw on Xfinity, Lando got caught up in a wreck early, and he was barely able to get past that cut line. You know, he was one position up on that cut line, you know, to get through. I unfortunately was not lucky enough. I had a heavy back-end damage and was only able to work back up to 14th. And, yeah, I've noticed that the game really does not like to throw cautions here at Pocono. I don't know if you need 5 or more cars wrecking, but 2 or 3 did not seem to cut it last night.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think they really need to figure something out with these servers, because they've been switching on it recently.
Yeah, it does seem like that's been happening. Come on, Heat 5, just stick with us for, I mean, hopefully another year. I hope they don't shut us down here, you know, in a month or so. Or like, when is it supposed to go down, or when was it said? Does anyone know?
I'm not sure.
I'm just now getting invites.
I did get an invite.
But yeah, to
yeah.
answer your question, I have no idea.
If they shut down the servers like they were talking about doing in October, I think it's either October or November, then we will be without a NASCAR game until probably summer of next year.
That'll be pretty unfortunate, because we have such a large fan base.
Yeah, and a lot of guys that commit their time to this league too.
Yep.
I am excited for all this all-star nonsense to be over with and get back to some good old points racing, though. I can say that.
Oh, you really don't like this All-Star?
No, I just don't like it because I didn't advance through the first stage.
I mean, what's the All-Star matter, though? You know? I mean, you pick the race if you win, but there's always that one guy who's just out there.
Daytona.
Yeah, so that's going to be
really
even
exciting racing.
We got the timer running down, guys, so we're just waiting for the join message at this point.
Alrighty. Alright, yeah. All-Star in the trucks, man. These things are always fun to watch.
Just waiting for the join.
Alright. So I will, as usual, be rocking off one of Visceral Killer's popsicle sticks
Join.
to the race. To the heat now, correct?
Yes, we are going into the heat race, I'm pretty sure. I got the Yedis says we should run Atlanta road course for next year's All-Star race, which honestly, if I would have won, I would have picked New Hampshire road course and made everybody like it. But we're about ready to get into this All-Star heat in the long beds from the tricky triangle. We'll see how these guys get it going out here. As I believe we have 15 drivers out in this heat field tonight.
Look at that. Travis bringing them to the lead here. Is that Frank on the outside in the 15? It sure is.
Yeah, we got Travis, Frank, Collins, Bacher, Ra, Panda, Filsky, Jared, Glad, Dunlap, and Shady, Colt, Zilla Motorsports, Niner Dan, who are 2 new additions, and the Birdman out there, or
got a truck
Manbird.
around already in the back.
Oh.
Let me go back and see who that is. That is Colt Spacers.
And I just want everybody to remember, this is a, straight up 13%, no stages, no cautions, all out run. And
Ooh.
I hear that it's half a lap short on the fuel, so you have to be a little flirty with the throttle out there.
Yeah, and as we saw last night, it's really tough to even save 1 lap of gas here, as Hollywood was unable to do so, and Lando was able to get around him for the win.
Yeah. So out of these 15,
backed into that one.
out of these 15 guys out on the track, though, only 13 of them, or 12 of them rather, will move on to the main event.
I'll tell you what, right now, I would hate to be the truck out front. You have no draft. You have no way to save your fuel or your tires.
Absolutely.
I think you really have.
Oh, another truck up into the wall here. It looks like it might have been Zan. I'll go back and check. That was Shady Acres apparently having some issues early.
At this moment in time, I would hate.
It was Manbird. Oh no. Oh wow! Look at the battle back there with Titanic Joe, Glad Bump, the 17.
Oh, one
Panda
around
down
the
hard into
Panda,
the
way
wall.
around. Oh, that's going to
Down
ruin
hard
his
into the wall.
chances at moving on to the main event.
Unless they somehow get a caution, but I don't see Pocono doing that.
No cautions.
Are cautions turned off, or?
They're turned off.
Yes, there is no cautions,
Oh.
no stages. This is straight up, just like the Xfinity race. Mistake could kill, your all-star night right here. I mean, imagine if you were that way, Killer, not even get into the event. You just you race your 13 laps and go home.
Yeah,
And that's what happened to some
pretty
guys.
impressed with Collins holding on up here in 4th still.
Yeah, we do have Collins
Running
out
from
there.
him.
Got Rob back
And
here.
he's got quite a bit of a lead over 5th place, which is, I think, Filsky.
I don't think we have anyone out here streaming. If we do,
Yeah, that's
It
Filsky
was
in
Ryan.
5th.
oh right.
Ryan 6th.
So we're looking at that Glad Bump here in the 16, as I believe he is above the cut as we speak.
Dunlap is above the cut now as well.
I believe we got Colt Spacers and Panda off the cut line, so there's 2 guys.
Oh, look at that. Frank and Biker are getting a run on Travis here. And as I'm scrolling through, I don't think Mr. Twin made it unless he's already locked into the main event, and that's
He
why
is.
he's not running. Okay, so who are the ones that are locked in that we're not seeing here?
Twoon, Shalinkin, Zan, and Titanic Joe.
Okay. Did Sniper not make it tonight then?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. Haven't heard from that kiddo in a minute. I'm gonna watch this battle with Titanic Joe right now, and the newcomer Zilla, and Jared behind him, and who's in that 33 now?
Dunlap.
I'm not sure.
Dunlap. Okay. Thank you for that, Lando.
Yeah, and it looks like second place is trying to make a move on Travis. I believe that's Frank right there. Honestly, I think these guys just need to chill out and save that half lap. And I think Travis is just going to let him go by for the lead right there.
I'm just trying to pull up a stream for us here so we can get a little in race insight here.
Yeah, it's really, tough to tell the positioning and the laps and everything.
So we got Travis kind of slipping back here a little bit. Sorry, I feel like I'm a little off my game tonight. I don't know.
What was that now, Stu?
So I feel like I'm a little off my game tonight.
Yeah, it's weird not having, you know, a stream to watch. It makes it pretty difficult, but also it's kind of the opposite of what we were seeing in practice too. During practice, you know, we saw a lot more aggressive racing, whereas here we're seeing, you know, just there's 5 trucks that are broken away from everybody. And then that's about the only real action. Everything else is pretty much nose to tail as Travis is getting shuffled back. I think Travis is going to fall to 6th place here.
I think he wants to save.
He might be trying to do
everyone
that,
else
but
in that group is trying to save, and Frank doesn't realize it yet.
and I think Rye is up to 2nd now. Biker 3rd, Travis 4th, 51 of Filski 5th, and then 6th place is Collins.
Collins having a strong run here.
Got B-Stats
Yeah,
and
he is.
Yudis in the chat here.
What are they saying? Those clowns.
You know, just whatever. But we're flipping through the field here, and as you can see, oh no, we do have Titanic Joe out here in the heat. I did not realize that, but there he is. So Titanic is racing himself in.
Frank's looking like he's got a pretty tough-looking truck out there, though. Pretty good size lead there. Yeah, and Joe's got himself up in 7th, so he would be in a transfer spot right now. Ryan 2nd, trying to track Frank down. He has come from who knows where and all the way up to 2nd.
So we've been viewing Rye here. Let's go back out here out front, see how that battle's shaping up. Try to get on somebody out
John
front
Lapp
here.
is locked in as well. Oh, 98 of Colt Spacer's going slow.
Got Travis behind some guys that are out front here. Got,
Oh, another truck around. It looks like that was Manbird.
oh no.
Sleepy Lando just made a robot noise and left the party.
Oh, the 8 of Jared around. Up there in what turn 4? 17 around, 16 around.
So there is a caution. It
No,
looks like,
that was the end of that's the end of the heat race. So no.
was it? Okay.
Yeah. So we might have some guys actually back here racing to the line to make the cut. Maybe out of
Oh,
gas,
man.
out of fuel. That's where the half lap came into play. Manbird may have made it. He was able to crawl across the line. So that's quite interesting. We'll see how that worked out.
Yeah, we're before they get this main race going, let's see if we can't find somebody who's streaming.
Yeah, just get out of here. He's out here being a tyrant.
Trying to change the rules.
No, he knows what he's doing. Alright, so Ra's in. I've seen that. Alright, we'll try to get you these top 12 or top 13 guys. We got Frankenstein, Rob, Bad Dad Biker, Filski, Travis, Collins, Dunlap, Titanic Joe, Niner Dan, Zilla Motorsports, and I can't see the last few there, as Rob won't kindly scroll down for us. But there's our top 10. Thank you, Lando, for hooking us up with that stream.
Sorry,
yeah,
man,
awesome job there. Thanks a lot for that. What's up, Pyle? You just missed the heat race, boy.
Sorry, buddy. I was busy doing some other things real quick.
All good.
Does anybody know who Joe Barr is, by chance?
That's Titanic.
Oh, it's his name on here? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Frankie did have the fastest lap out there by a pretty large margin.
Alright, so we need to back out of this lobby, but we'll go through here and see who had that. Frankenstein. Yeah, I had that fastest lap by around two
About
100ths. No, just 2 100ths there. Somebody ran an 8 alongside him.
Did
But,
they?
yeah.
I did not see
Was
that.
that-
Yeah.
Yep, and but now we're just waiting for them to fill up the main event field, and we'll send it going on a 50% stages with relaxed cautions race. Same thing at Pocono, and then it'll be elimination based like the other 2 races. So 4 guys leave each of the first 2 stages, leaving the last and final stage for the Magnificent 8, if you will, and then the winner that isn't Twoon, Travis, or Titanic Joe will pick the Truck All-Star track next season.
Yeah, I like how you...
Let me tell you guys about our sponsor for tonight's race, Captain Dave's.
Captain Dave's is proud to sponsor this HDRS Truck All-Star event. Come on by Captain Dave's this week. It's
Special for the buffets, deep fried pig snouts with Brussels sprouts. And always remember, don't eat it.
Thank you for that, Lando. Yeah, Captain Dave's, Master Bait and Tackle, they got everything you could ever want there, from cheap buffet food to the Red Rocket Dog special. They also,
They even have a euthanasia clinic.
discount animal euthanasia, and if your dog's over 50 pounds, they pay you. So, don't forget to come down to Captain Dave's Master Bait and Tackle, located at the corner of State Road 42 and Unknown Road. And like always, if you've hit the rusted out Coke machine, you've gone too far.
Sponsored by Don't Eat It Incorporated. But as always, we are very appreciative of Captain Dave's Master Bait and Tackle and all their support here for the Hammerdown Truck Series. But this is we're just waiting for this main event, which is also sponsored by Captain Dave's Gracious Pockets. And
sorry, that was unprofessional of me. Sorry about that, gentlemen.
But yeah, you don't want to make Dave mad, dude.
I feel like the best time for the Visceral Killer Popsicle Stick joke of the race might be right now. And I got a doozy for you today, guys. All right, did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color? He had a reptile dysfunction.
That's actually all right.
Yeah, man.
That was a good one.
That was pretty good.
Hey, something did come of this All-Star Weekend. A damn good joke.
Yeah, All-Star Weekend, got to bring an All-Star joke.
He's been brewing that one all season. Like a fart on an airplane, man. He's holding it.
Oh, man. Airplane bathrooms. Never used one, never will.
He just says he was offended, but then he says, "Oh, you said reptile, never mind."
Yeah, we're just out here having fun tonight, guys. All-Star Weekend, just palling around, joking around, having fun. Ready to see this main event. We got some heavy hitters in here.
Got some heavy hitters indeed.
That was crazy. 20 guys out there, running for 12 spots, and just no cautions either. So one bump and you're done.
Yeah, that's how it was in the Xfinity. I kind of came up with this little all-star idea just kind of from scratch. And I don't know, I just wanted to make it interesting and kind of make it, where people would have to really just watch what they're doing to make it. So, that kind of puts the pressure on people.
I was worried it would look like a pub lobby, and it actually turned out working out pretty well. So good job brewing that up, Steve.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't even know in the truck race that they would be just like a perfect amount short. And then you see all those guys at the end there scraping to get in. Yeah. I mean, you had like 3 or 4 guys in turn 3 just turned around like, oh man, if I don't make it to the line, I'm not going to make it to the, main event. So that was pretty cool.
They all learned from Hollywood last night.
Yep. Saving does not work at Pocono. Wide Open would not be a fan of this one, I don't think. He's a master at fuel saving, and he might be able to figure it out, but Hollywood definitely could not last night. And it led to Lando with a last lap pass for the win. And Lando, have you picked your track that you want for the All-Star next season?
Daytona.
Yeah.
Daytona.
It is Daytona
Awesome.
for the Cup, and it is Canadian
Road
Tire
America.
for
Yeah,
Xfinity.
Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire.
Yep.
Woo. Well, both are going to be fun. Daytona's going to be interesting. Canadian Tire, I think we'll see the same 2 or 3 guys who just dominate in the, the road courses be out front. But yeah, Daytona's, man, if you just got to worry about making it in. You could see the best, fastest guy there, like Lando, who's won at Daytona multiple times. He could get wrecked out and not even make the final event.
Yeah,
Well,
but
this is
that's
true.
not how that works.
Are you locked in because you won this year or no?
No.
No.
Okay,
I'm
so the
saying
previous
that's
year's
not
winner
how
is
that
not
works.
locked in?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm the super speedway champion.
I don't know. I got something for you at Talladega.
Oh, you do.
I've proven it.
No, but we could throw in a twist for next year's All-Star race. Maybe
hearing it now from Pyle.
a past champion.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or do it,
we could-
or even do a
We could
fan
maybe
vote.
even do a, and make it a little even crazier, man. Everybody has to join a video chat and shotgun a beer if you're of age.
We had the 420 exhibition race, which Stu won.
I did win it.
Good job there, Stu.
It was a bunch of adults driving like toddlers.
Yep.
I did a 360 on the backstretch and proceeded to win.
There you go.
So that's how that went.
And then with our analytical minds, we decided to run in-car cameras at Martinsville. With
Yeah.
only 2 options as our cars, the 43 or the 20.
That's awesome.
But
Well,
yeah,
we should have just played Wreckfest.
that too, honestly. But overall, we've had pretty good feedback on this this year's format for the All-Star that we use. So might keep it going forward, with the heat
Invites
races
going
and
out.
with the heat
no,
races and and
Definitely the format is great.
the
Gotta
elimination.
compliment you on that one for coming up with it, man.
And I believe, like Paul was saying, I believe we might throw something a little, crazy in there. Like maybe if, a guy that wins Xfinity Championship this year isn't in Xfinity next year, maybe they just jump into the All-Star race, or maybe have 2-time twin, maybe 3-time twin jump into the, truck All-Star or something like that. You never know.
We could just pluck a random pub lobby guy in there who's a wrecker and just have him start in front. See who the all-star really is. Get around that guy. As invites are out, so we are just waiting for the join message here. And Stu, you do have a stream pulled up for this main event, correct?
I do. I believe they are still 3 people away from being full. 2 people away now. Yeta says he'll do the All-Star race. Huh, that would be somebody we could throw in the Cup All-Star race. How about
That
that?
would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be just a random guy that we run with every night. Throw it into the Cup All-Star race. That would be an interesting twist.
Yeah, it
He
would.
used his own words. He says he's the homeless guy. So we need to find him a home.
Yep. Good with his hands though, so
Oh yeah, he's doing.
He
he's
gets
making
by.
A killing
He gets
on
by.
the streets with that.
yeah.
Yetis is talking about in on the wrecking. Yeah, whatever.
That's what we'll do. We'll have Yeetus out there running not only really quick, but wrecking at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this year in the All-Star, we had 2 Cup guys not join for the main event, and we had actually the 2 top non-Cup guys in Xfinity join us for that main event, which was Dunlap and Filsky. And Dunlap actually got second, I believe, last night in that All-Star race.
Yeah.
So, you know, seen the Xfinity transfer come in there and, you know, take second place.
By force. He was not messing around.
Yeah, this man was a man on a mission out there last night. I saw him.
You know Hendricks has him hooked up.
Oh yeah.
Even his Xfinity car is now an affiliate of Hendricks.
And let's see. We are getting down to the last couple of guys to put into the race. Still haven't seen any join messages yet.
Not yet.
But I do have my invite.
Yeah, same here.
I think
But-
they're just stalling.
Another invite. Let's go.
There we go. There's another one.
Alright, awesome. So we got our invites for this 50% main event in the All-Star for the trucks. Several guys has got their picks in. I'm going to take Travis tonight. Lando says he's taking Twin. I don't think we got one from you or Paul yet, Killer. So
I picked Rye.
Oh, okay. He's got Rye. What about you, Paul?
I'm gonna have to go with Rye.
Alright, so we got 2 for Rye, 1 for Twin, and 1 for old Travie.
Ooh, no love for old Frankie there, who actually won that heat.
He did win that heat. So, but guys bringing out the big guns now. This is the endurance race, and you got to survive stages 1 and 2 to even have a chance to win it. So,
Oh, absolutely.
That is true.
so here we are. I'm saying we're not far from getting this action going. And as always, we appreciate everybody on here watching. If you I believe Edis is the only one still here with us, but if that's even him out there, who knows? It's probably Lando over there watching it.
Watching what?
It ain't him either, so I don't know.
Yeah, really bringing in the numbers here, guys.
It's the All-Star race. Woo!
It is. It is the All-Star race.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have to get those PlayStation cameras, man. Where you're like, you get on camera and here you
2
are. You're
minutes,
like,
boys.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting into that, but I just don't have the setup right now to where I would want to have a camera. With a toddler and everything running around destroying the house, it's just such a mess.
we could have special guests come in. I don't know, get the waitress from Hooters or something. Ah, shit.
Just standing behind me the whole time. Lando can do a special hot tub stream, in his bathing suit.
Oh, who said I need a bathing suit?
Sorry,
Birthday
Speedo.
suit.
Lando's a Speedo guy.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we're down about T-1 minute until we kick off the Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle All-Star Spectacular from Pocono here in the trucks. And never got the starting grid, but I think it's Twin, Shalinkin, Zan, Frankenstein, Rob, Bad Bacher, Filsky, Travis, Collins, Dunlap, Titanic, and that's the top 11, and I don't know the rest of the field right off. But nonetheless, we're about to get going. Oh my goodness. We've got 4 viewers now, and I don't know. I think they're all
That's a
the
lot,
I think they're all the same guy.
Yes.
Maybe. Oh, we got North Dirtsboro on here, you know. That's North Wilkesboro, just in dirt form. And this is their official YouTube here. They say Bad Yeetus. Okay, we got the join message, guys. Alright, so we're getting in here. We're getting into the action here.
Yes, we
From
are.
the main event in the All-Star. And we want to shout out Ra for not only that awesome driver card and team cards that he does, and all the graphics that you see on Facebook are usually done by Ra. So we shout him out for that. And also want to say thank you for streaming tonight. Hopefully you stay into the final round or we'll be in the dark. But as you can see, we got Twoon starting us off here with Shalinkin to the outside of him. Got Zan in 3rd place. And then Frankenstein in 4th. And as we stated before, these guys have 7 laps to not get eliminated. Positions 13, 14, 15, and 16 will have to leave at the end of this stage. So you want to be in those top 12 trucks, or you're going to cut your day early. Oh, Twoon takes a hard lick up to the outside as he's riding the wall out in the tunnel turn. So he's shifted back to the middle of the... Yeah, he's shifted way back in the pack here. He's driving almost with those cut line guys now. As you can see, that tightness of those trucks is starting to get some of these guys. This Twoon has dropped way back now. And Shalink gets passed about Zan, as he's now our leader. Right out there in front in the third position. And this is the All-Star race, so you're going to see a lot of shiftiness going on, as we're going to try to get some of that view of that back racing. 3 wide here in the tunnel turn. Oh no, Travis about to get cut short here today. Maybe we'll get a caution. You never know. As you can see in that back view, that middle pack back there, they are really packed up. Oh, look, they're 3 wide, 3 deep back there in some spots. I'm trying to get back there on somebody. Here we are on board with Filsky, as he is leading that backpack right now. As you can see behind him, they're just a mess coming through that turn there. We agreed to find fate. Rye for president.
Absolutely. I'm actually watching Niner Dan right now.
I'm still watching Filsky. I was trying to get a little more action on that. Oh man, I believe Travis is in the back here, but he's about to come up on a group of trucks that would clearly put him above the cut line, as they are going towards the line for lap number 4 this time by. So he's got to get it done right here. If he passes these 4 trucks ahead of him, I believe that he'll be in good standing. Because I do believe he is the last truck, as he's going to be able to get inside the 4 here. Not quite sure who that is. Forgive me.
Sure.
As now we got Travis. Oh, the 8 is way down inside there. I believe that's Jared, possibly.
The 4 is Zilla.
Oh, we're seeing a little lag here in the field, as we got Travis trying to force the issue on the inside the 20 here of I believe that's Niner Dan. And then we got Collins right here in front of Travis. So here's 2 Hammerdown veterans trying to fight for the cut, I do believe. As you know, Travis surely wants to keep his last season here in the trucks, you know, as memorable as possible.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, Visceral, what are you thinking about everything right now?
Sorry, I had myself muted there. Yeah, I've been watching. Frank right now is who I'm watching. This is a crazy top 5 battle here for the first stage with Zan, Rye, Frank, Titanic, and that Schlinky out in front.
Yes, it is.
I've been trying to keep this race towards the back because that's where all the racing has happened for this race, especially in the first 2 stages. As you can see, all these guys in this shot here are kind of racing around the cut.
Who are you watching?
I am on Collins at the moment.
Okay, I'll go there too then.
As
yeah,
I believe,
he's got Dunlap pushing him.
I believe he has the cut line behind him. I believe Travis needs to actually pass Collins to possibly do this here at 2 at the line.
Jared, is that Travis behind him? Okay, that's Travis behind him, and then Jared and Niner Dan as well.
Yes, it is.
Oh, they're catching glad bump though. Collins is up on his bumper. Collins is like, if I'm getting passed, I'm passing someone else. And that beautiful looking Jimmy Johnson throwback paint scheme. That thing is just awesome looking. It really worked well on a truck.
Oh, we got the 23 making a hard move on the 16 as he goes up into the wall. 87 takes a hard bump. No, there he goes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, he came back. There he is. He saved it.
He
saved it.
Wow, what a save by Trav Nation there.
Save, yes.
Oh, we got guys in the dirt going to wash up into Trav. 16's riding him hard. They're going to come down to the line right here. 23 way off into the dirt. As all this racing is coming to you right here in the rear, as all these guys are trying to race to survive. As we'll get over here to Glad Bump, as I do believe he's a part of this mess. Yeah, Travis right on his rear here. He's going to try to take the outside in the tunnel turn. Let's see if Travis has got it. He's going to have to pass Glad here to not get eliminated, I do believe. He's going to try to bump him up just out of the tunnel turn. As he got Travis way down to the inside. 16 riding him hard. I do believe this is for the cut line.
Did Collins get knocked back, or is Collins ahead of that now?
No, I believe Collins got knocked off into the grass.
Oh, no.
As we're going to see it here. As I do believe the 13 of, or the 87 of Travis is going to be able to get her done. Possibly.
Now, is Manbird leading that group?
Some of these guys are low on fuel. Oh, we've got Glad Bump way down. Low there in the grass. Out of fuel, I do believe.
I think that's the end of the stage.
It could be the end of the stage now. Yeah, they were kind of back there.
Schlinken, our stage 1 winner, with Zan in second, Frankenstein in third.
All right, so yeah, we got Schlinken, Zan up there in the top, but the guys that will be eliminated are Glad Bump, Jared, Zilla Motorsports, and Collins. So those guys get eliminated stage 1.
A mighty effort from Zilla Motorsports joining tonight. His first race in, barely outside of that cut line. I know that hurts, but hey, young man, you're going to be able to get here some practice, and next week is an actual points race, and you'll be able to, start working some stuff out.
Absolutely, my guy. Absolutely. All right.
Who's starting at the back in this stage?
I'm trying to get there now. We got Niner.
That is Niner Dan.
Yes, it is.
All right, so I'm back here with Twoon as he's still in it, and he's way back in this pack. I believe he's below the cut. As now in this stage, we will have
Travis
position.
Is second now.
Yeah, we will have positions 9, 10, 11, and 12 be eliminated as Travis is way up there, up high. Oh, way into the wall.
Oh, wow. That was a hard hit.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I think that. Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Schlinken's dropping back too.
Schlinken fell back. It must have been a.
They could have not pitted. They were short on gas there. Maybe he didn't pit.
Oh no, I think Schlinken forgot to pit.
Yeah, he may have been out of field.
HDRS youngest driver just made a visceral killer mistake.
It's the sliders, Yeetus. Oh, we got
Zan
a
is
couple
leading
out into
now.
the wall there out of turn number 3.
Yeah, flaying out 3 wide. Biker must have been in the wall because he just got passed by 3 trucks.
Yes, did.
And that puts Biker to the back now. So Biker needs to get positioning. So does Twoon and Niner Dan. Right now, I think Filski is at the cut line. And it would be Twoon, Niner Dan, Biker, and Schlinken who would not make it.
What's even worse is this stage is 2 laps shorter than the last. So you're fighting even harder this stage.
So maybe if Schlinken got in to pit road without going a lap down, he can figure something out.
It's
We'll
very.
have to see.
I mean, I don't think he's going to have anything figured out. As these guys won't have to pit. They'll be completely fine on fuel. It's
Travis is on pit road right now.
it's about 8.5 laps.
Travis is moving.
One
to the
way
right.
down in the pit road on the wreck.
Who was that?
Oh,
I'm not
somebody
sure.
got force pitted.
Yeah, he did get
Manberg
force pitted.
was low.
That was Filski.
Oh no.
Yep, 51.
Now we're seeing some racing from these boys. Schlinken is still limping around the track.
Everybody's looking for every inch here, as the top 8 will be the only ones moving on to the final stage.
As we got Rye looking to make a pass for the lead here on Zan.
Hey Zilla, you went out there and gave it your best effort. That's all that matters, man. And welcome to HDRS.
Yes, welcome to HDRS, my young guy.
Rye down low on Zan. He's going to make the pass in 1 and 2. Or is that 3? That's 3.
Ooh,
yeah,
there's the crossover. That's 3, yes.
Crossover
Yeah.
by Zan. That was a pretty crossover.
We got the 45 and the 2. That's Zan in the 2 and Ryan in the 45, as they're going to try to race it out here to see who gets this stage 2 win in this main event for the trucks, as they are 2.5 laps remaining now. But I believe Rod's going to give him all he can handle right here. As we're going to try to watch a little bit further back here. We're going to watch Frankenstein,
Yeah.
as he is in 6th position. You can see those 2 trucks behind him are above the cut line.
I am actually watching Biker right now.
Yeah, so we have a battle here. Bacher is in 7th, I do believe, followed by Niner Dan, who is the cut line driver.
And then 2-time Twoon is in 9th.
Yep, and they'll
That
have
is
2 at the line.
unprecedented.
So we'll stay right on this Frankenstein camera. Or I mean, sorry, we'll try to get back here to Niner Dan's camera. And we'll try to watch and see how this plays out between him and Twoon. As we'll go over to the new and improved overhead cam that we like to use here in the truck sometimes. As you can see, that 20 truck, new driver here to HDRS. Welcome, Niner Dan.
Yes, well, yes. Let's welcome him.
But-
Oh, and that's Travis behind Twoon.
So both of these guys, there's only one spot, and it's right ahead of them. And both of these, one at the line, they have to pass that 20. Only one of them will make it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got Bacher right there, too. Maybe they can work together and try to get by these guys on one of these long stretches here. We're going to stay on Niner
Trav
Dan.
way up high.
We're going to stay on Niner Dan here. We got Twoon and Travis working
Biker's
hard.
all over the place.
Bacher's way
man,
to the
he got
inside.
So loose.
He's still there, though. He's still going to try to fight for it. He tags into the back. As we're watching the cut line right here.
Oh, and look at that. Twoon and Travis hooked up trying to work together.
So Twoon right now
They
is
just got it.
the cut man.
Twoon is in. Right now, Niner Dan is on the cut line. So Travis needs to get around Niner Dan at the line.
No, Twoon
Biker's
is 8th.
down hard. It's Twoon is 8th, you said. Okay.
Yes. So it's Twoon is the dude right here to beat.
With his brother Joe right in front of him.
They are coming to the line right here. As you can see, they are packed as Travis is fighting for every inch, as he needs to get past that 3 truck, I do believe.
Niner Dan not ready to roll over yet.
Got Titanic in that 97.
Ooh, he got a little bit loose.
Uh-oh, Niner Dan's getting a little close to that wall. He's going to, I believe, him and
All right, I think Twoon
Travis
is
didn't make
safe.
it. We'll get you the results right here as they come out freshly printed. And
Freshly printed
No, I think Niner Dan was in.
because of biker spinning.
let's see how that played out
I
for
think
us here.
Travis is the first one out.
All right, so the guys out that round are just one moment. See if we get the results up. Must have been a lot of guys way back there. That was an interesting race there just at the cut line, but now we'll get to watch all that action out front.
It really was.
Okay, now in that stage, we had Zan Dunlap, Ra, Manbird, Frankenstein, Titanic Joe, Twoon, and Niner Dan make it in. Bacher, Filski, Travis, and Shalinkin are eliminated.
Oh no.
Wow. Well, let's give Niner Dan. I mean, he's doing a heck of a job for his first race at HDRS.
Yep, so this is your final 8 here in the Hammerdown Truck All-Star as it all comes down to this.
I'm going to watch it from Frankie. He's kind of right in the middle of this pack.
As we'll get it all started right here, as there is 13 laps in this final stage here. And these guys will have to throw a pit in there, so we'll see how that works out for them. As we will watch Zan out here up front working alongside that 33 of Dunlap. And they've got
where
that.
he come from?
They got that 21 of Manbird right behind them, along with Titanic in that 97.
And
Twoon around in the tunnel turn. As he's going to do a 360 and get her going again. There's that 2-time champion coming out in
it's
there.
going to have to come down to pit strategy now.
He's totally fine. He's totally fine on a short pit here.
He's getting dicey up here in the front.
Twoon is fine with the short pit.
As Manbird's looking to take the lead now. Titanic Joe pushing the current leader of Dunlap.
Man, this is some good racing we're seeing out front here. It's a little bit of 3-wide action right here coming out.
Van trying to get back to the front now. He's going to give Manbird a big push.
Yes, he is.
Manbird to the lead.
And they're going to have the advantage going into the tunnel turn.
Oh, we got some bumping and grinding going on.
Titanic Joe. Oh, wow. Dunlap falls back. He's a big loser there. Manbird leading. Titanic Joe second. And then Zan in third. Dunlap fourth. Rye fifth. And Frankenstein sixth.
What's up, Trav? I had you picked tonight, my man, but wasn't in the cards for you, unfortunately. We've seen that unfortunate events that happen. But nonetheless, you all gave it your best. That was a good cut line race there in stage 2. But right now we've got these guys kind of just pacing it out. I do believe they all know that there's going to be one pit, and it's all going to come down to really kind of who.
Dunlap with a big pass on the inside around Titanic Joe.
Yes, it was.
Whoever goes in 2 laps after the first guy who pits will be okay.
Dunlap with a big move.
Yeah, Dunlap is. He's got a fast truck.
He is. He does definitely have a fast truck.
He's been taking some Lando lessons.
These guys are looking at around 5 laps of fuel remaining as they go by this time.
All right. And everybody take a shot as Lando has tooted his own horn, and we'll put that at number 1 on the counter.
What's the goal?
I'm not sure there is one.
But as these 4-time races go, the trends are telling us that these right rears are wearing fast, and these tanks of fuel aren't lasting long.
Those lead fronts too, man.
Now, Killer and Be New, what would you do in this latter part of the stage? Are you going to run your fuel out, or are you going to short pit it?
I'm going to run my fuel out. We saw Lando do that last night, and it worked out way better for him, whereas Hollywood short pitted and tried to make it on a fuel prediction, and it just didn't work out for him. But these guys are so evenly matched on these sliders that it'll be, I don't know, I think once we see the first guy peel down pit road, we see everyone else come down.
Yes, this is
But
true.
that is dependent on if these guys are communicating, because if they're not saying when they're pitting, which is dangerous because it's a pretty sharp turn into pit road here, but you know, somebody like Titanic Joe back there or Frankenstein, who are at the back of this lead pack, they could, you know, not say anything and then just run 2 laps further than everyone else, like Stu said, and then you're looking good.
Yeah, that's true.
Dunlap
That's
is
very
leading
true.
now.
Dunlap did get around Manbird. Whoa,
45 of Raw, way down.
Low.
And Dunlap creating a massive distance between the pack and himself.
Oh,
Yes, he
absolutely.
did.
I think Manbird's truck is really falling off on that right rear.
I believe some of these guys could really risk the biscuit, run that fuel out, go in, take the splash in the right sides, tighten it up a few clicks on the wedge, and possibly win this race.
Ooh, that's a bold move.
That is a very bold move, but if I was in this front pack, that's exactly what I would
Yeah,
be doing.
you gotta do something because
Yes.
everybody can tell right now that Dunlap is the fastest truck on the track. You know,
Yes,
Zan
you
is
gotta-
looking
you
quick
gotta-
too. So is Manbird.
Oh, Rye
but
gets pushed down there in the tunnel turn. We've seen.
Oh, he's gonna bump Dunlap out of the way.
Zan back to the lead.
Oh, we got some
Manbird
mowers.
way up high there.
Oh, one going down. I believe that's Dunlap going to pit, followed by Rye.
Dunlap and Rye pitting.
Yep, so those
Hopefully
two.
neither one of them sped. Dunlap looked a little out of control coming down there.
Yes, he did. He really did.
We'll
Got
get to,
Twin still out on
Titanic
track
Joe
here.
in second.
So we got Zan in the lead, I believe. And
Yeah, with Titanic Joe in second, Frankenstein third, and Manbird in fourth.
someone tried to catch who's going through the tunnel turn. Coming
That is
down
Niner
the.
Dan.
Okay, so he's done pit. Unless he had an incident.
Is he the leader?
No, no, he
No.
has pitted or has had some kind of issue.
I
As-
see no damage on the truck, so
Dunlap and Rye are coming out of the pits.
Yep. And
yeah, Twin is still out on the track. Tough to tell if he pitted or not yet. As Zan's coming down with everyone. Yeah, Zan, Titanic, Frank, and Manbird all on pit road right now.
so if I can get somebody to watch Niner Dan and then someone to watch Ra, we will about know where they're at.
I got Rye.
I'm watching
I'll
the
go
race
Niner
on pit
Dan.
road right now, as I got the leader who was Zan now
I
in
am
his pit
on
box,
Niner Dan.
and
Rye
we
and
see all these
Dunlap are
guys.
going into turn 3 right now.
Niner Dan coming off of the tunnel turn.
All these guys in pit road seem like they're having a pretty lengthy stop. Probably 4 freshies for most
Rye
of
and
these guys.
Dunlap are on the front straightaway.
All of these guys will come out how they came in pretty much, as the leaders are now coming out of the pits, and they're
Twin, with that short pit, I think Twin caught them as he gains a position on Manbird here, and he's going to gain 2 more on Frank and Joe here. Oh, drives it in a little hard, so
Dunlap is our leader.
Dunlap
Okay.
and Rye. Yep.
As this race
Rye
is between the
trying to take
33.
it away from him.
Yep, and the 45 rides that way on the outside here, going into the tunnel turn. As you can see, that 33 is holding it down low, but too much out of that 45 truck on the outside
Rye,
as he's
new
starting to
leader,
pull away.
Zan in third, Titanic Joe in fourth.
As we'll watch
And
this from
Zan
the,
had a great pit stop. Look at how far he is ahead of fourth, fifth, and sixth.
as you can see, Dunlap and Rob are going from the overhead view as they're giving each other the shuffle here going down the back stretch. Dunlap don't want all that air. Yes, sir. As you can see, 33 don't want to dive it too hard in here on the first turn, but watch when they get to this tunnel turn, we'll see a little bit of difference out of that 33. I'm sure
I think we're
45
gonna-
off the wall a little.
A little bit, yeah, not too bad. As we see that red 2 truck back there trying to creep up on these guys.
And honestly, I would love to be in Dunlap's position right now, right behind the leader. You know, heading into turn 3 on the final lap, you can make that move.
That red 2 truck is getting bigger every turn.
We'll try to get us an accurate lap count here because I'm sure it's going to come down to the wire here, barring any incident here at this Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle All-Star Spectacular here in the HDRS trucks.
Home of the world famous peanut butter shrimp. Don't eat it.
Yep. But this is coming down to the nitty-gritty as we have 4 laps remaining. Right now is 45 is a little high into turn number 1. Oh, 33 able to get behind him.
And look at that 2 truck, still getting larger.
Yeah, he's coming.
Oh, he's got 4 laps to do it.
Coming.
3.5 now.
Right.
Yeah, he is getting bigger every lap, and he's definitely coming.
Yeah, and those rear views, surely the size of that 2 truck is starting to swell as they're starting to battle quite well here in front of him, nose to tailgate, bumping and grinding, if you will.
I mean, the two truck right now, he's going so hard. I know he's been doing it for so long. That's how he won that close finish to even get himself locked into the All-Star race. And you know, he's just licking his chops trying to get up to their rear end.
Yeah, and he's getting bigger every lap, and you know, the bigger he keeps getting, that might eventually scare Rye because it's going to be an issue to handle it, you know?
Because, I mean, Rye's truck is tight. You can see him drifting up in every single corner. And, you know, when it's too big of an issue, and since Rye's so tight, man, I don't know. I think Dunlap can get it done.
I mean, you know, if you just sit there and, you know, you keep going so hard, you give all the effort, and you just keep coming at these guys, you know, eventually you're going to get locked in and put yourself in a, you know, a good position, whether that be a tight one or not, you know.
But with Zan running as hard as he, Dunlap way down low,
almost
hit the pit
way
wall.
down, got way loose.
Way down there.
Now Zan is going to have a drafting partner. And Zan says, no, I don't want any of that, as he takes him down on the inside.
Yep, he's on the inside right there. And Rye's looking back, he's smiling.
Yeah,
I don't know, but Zan going as big and hard and fast as he is right now, I don't know that he's going to be able to, you know, have the stamina on those tires to last.
Oh yeah, his tires are definitely falling apart.
That rubber is really heated up.
I mean, you know, these tires are essentially your legs when you're out here racing, and whenever you're going as hard as he is, you know, they're eventually going to get weak and wear down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah,
as most people do, learn it the hard way.
Oh yeah.
But Rye, I mean, he's putting the gap on these guys now. I mean, you talk about a guy running hard and fast. I mean, you run hard and fast, sometimes you gap people.
Hey, that's my pick, old Rye, the Rye guy.
He's running so tight.
But you know Rye, if he could, he would run Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle as a sponsor. They work really well together, and I believe Rye has a T-shirt he's working on. He's actually going to have the Captain Dave's T-shirt. He's going to order it, and if I know Rye, he's going to order it extra small because he likes to wear tight
2 a little bit off the wall. And that 2 was a coming, man. He was about to plug that hole, but he's not able to do it.
Do we have a lap count, Stu?
Yes. Do we have a lap count, Stu?
Yes, I believe we are coming down to the white flag this time by.
Oh, wow.
I do believe.
Now, too.
I do believe.
Well, I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe that it's...
No, that was it right there.
That was it.
That was Rye winning it. You know, he had that gap on him.
Congratulations, Rye.
So we got
Killer and King Pile with the correct pick.
Rye will pick next year's All-Star track, and he Dunlap finishing second in 2 All-Star races this weekend. And then we got Zan, Manbird, Titanic Joe in the top 5, followed by Frankenstein, Niner Dan, and Twoon rounding up the field in 8th. So there's your All-Star results here, sponsored by Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle.
Yeah, yep. proudly sponsored by Captain Dave's Master Bait and Tackle. They've done so much for this league, and they're an up-and-coming business, and they're about to open up their second location in Spokane, Washington.
And don't forget, they accept EBT.
They do, yeah. They accept EBT, you know, so you can go in there, pick up a container of night crawlers, put your dog down, and get a Red Rocket Dog special, you know, and that's all coming from the government, you know. You don't have to pay a single cent out of hand if you got that EBT card.
That's right.
Exactly, and kids do not eat, so don't.
And vets pay double. You pay us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat it.
Captain Dave's did open up a child pen. Daycare center. You know, because their main competitor is Charles Entertainment Cheese, so Captain Dave's wants to be on top of that.
Yes, but enough of that Captain Dave chatter. Let's get Rod, Dunlap, and Zan in here if we can. I believe that was the top 3 guys.
Wow, and look at the lap times. They picked up Dunlap picked up 4 tenths.
He did.
On what was the fastest in the heat race.
Yep.
55.4. Nobody else even came close to that. You're the host, Pyle, so if you could pause that so we can get them in here.
Yeah, if one of you guys could invite them in, please.
Pyle's on top.
Oh, okay,
Pyle got
awesome.
them invited, and he paused the lobby. What a man!
Gosh, he's on a mission right now.
He's a magic man, I swear.
The only person I've got to go find is Zan. I don't think I have another friend.
Yes, thank you, Edis. I do agree. We should do, more elimination races. Maybe we should try to do it maybe at the beginning of next season in some kind of fashion.
Like a Budweiser shootout kind of thing?
Maybe. Yeah, and we could have like a lot more people and a lot more cuts, or something. That'd be pretty cool. Do like a Charlotte race where, we have like 3 different cut lines. All right, Ra, you were able to bring home the victory here in the Captain Dave's Truck All-Star race. So, man, what'd you have for him out there? Were you just able to get it done?
Yeah, honestly, man, the sliders are not for me, but I learned the track throughout the week and everything, so I knew where my braking points were. I knew I could back up my corners to get better runs coming off the corners. And then the pit strategy, we went in a lap earlier. That gave me and Dunlap a nice little lead out there. So.
Well, congratulations on tonight's All-Star win.
Yeah,
and
that gives him the pick for next year's All-Star, correct?
Yeah, he will pick the Truck All-Star race. So, do you have an idea of what you might pick? It's not in stone if you say.
I've literally thought about it already, and I'm going Vegas night.
Vegas. Oh, wow.
My man.
That is a cool All-Star race. I like that.
I love it, yes.
You heard it here first, folks. Breaking news. Next year's Truck All-Star race will be Vegas night.
And now, Rye, I had heard earlier in the week that you were becoming a primary sponsor for Captain Dave's. Do you think they really helped you find some extra speed out there?
Man, yeah, they did. Funny thing is, I ate the sauce.
Yep, that'll give you the speed right there.
Hey, that'll give it to you all day. Anytime I eat that sauce, I'm 2 steps faster to the bathroom.
Why do you think I had to get this race over with so quick?
Yeah. As Captain Dave's always says, short pit, liquid.
Yep.
And I got a question for you, Dunlap.
No, go ahead.
You were so close to having it. You were sitting behind Rye. You led him outside of the pits when you came in for your short pit. What do you think it took for you to get your second place tonight?
I don't know. I just got loose a little bit. With the first corner, I got tight, so he got underneath me. I told him, go ahead, go underneath me. Then he got in front of him. I told him, go ahead, stay in front of me because I won't pass him up. I won't try to push him. And I saw number 2 coming, and I got loose coming out of fourth. So
We did see that. You saved it. You almost hit that wall.
yeah, head on. But I'm happy with the third, the second. I'm fine this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
impressive
very
Absolutely,
performance.
man.
Yeah.
You seem to have Pocono down.
Yeah, finally.
We're talking to Dunlap here, who was the Xfinity transfer into the Cup last night, and he got second. So impressive run this week in Dunlap, and impressive win for right here in the trucks. And you heard it here. He gets to pick, and he chose Las Vegas night for the Truck All-Star race next season. That is going to be a fun and fast race, as you can run easily too wide there at that track, as the high side actually works at Vegas.
Yep. And
Yes, it does.
so, Rod, do you have anything that you just want to say? You know, it's like free mic. You know.
And I'm feeling like Michael Walter. If I can win everything that's not points involved. I won the Open the other night, you know, in the Xfinity. I won the Showdown at the beginning of the season at Iowa, and then now this. So all my wins are coming in non-point races. And it's like, man, I wish I was locking myself into like a championship run or something. But
You'll get there, man. You keep showing the speed every single week. You seem to have it hooked up here in these trucks, and excited to see what y'all are going to bring next week in Charlotte. They're running Charlotte as well, correct?
Yeah.
yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, all three series were running at Charlotte.
That's
you're
true.
lucky you're my buddy, Ryan. You is my buddy. I would take you out for the last lap. So
Hey, it's the Pocolino wine mixer. Anything goes.
That's right.
I'm not that
You
way.
know what? I knew he was. I knew when he said he was going to stay behind me. I was like, okay, well, it's going to come down to me and him, because me and him draft well together. We work well together. So I'm thinking to myself, like, we already did this once tonight, where it went down to the last lap and he got me. So when we were in practice, so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm going to lead this whole dang second stage or third stage, and I'm gonna lose it on like the last corner. I've seen it happening, so no offense, but I was kind of happy when I seen him get loose and lose it.
If I didn't got loose, I would give you a run.
Yeah, I would have had a run for my money for sure. I know I would have.
Yeah, it was a fun one to watch, but I just want to remind everybody to tune in tomorrow as HDRS presents Weekend Warriors Racing Series, and that Cup Series A group will be taking on Richmond Knott, and so make sure you tune in for that as Hammerdown's bringing you that action, and make sure you join us next week at the regular days of Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 9:30, as all three series will be taking on the Charlotte masterpiece of racing. And does anybody else have anything to add?
Yeah, thank you for everyone who viewed this race. We put this show on for you guys and the viewers and everyone. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us out and everything like that. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, as when you do that, you will get an alert via either text or email every time we go live, so you don't miss a single second of the electrifying energy that we bring here in the Hammerdown Racing Series.
And he's exactly right on that. And follow us on TikTok at HDRS Racing.
Yeah,
and
HDRS Racing now on Twitch as well.
Yes, as Canute, I believe, does a side-by-side with the Cup YouTube broadcast, same booth and everything. It's just from his point of view over there on Twitch to kind of reach a new audience. But as always, we really appreciate you guys coming in here and spending your Saturday night with us for a little bit. And as always, this has been brought to you by Captain Dave's Masturbate and Tackle and Hammerdown Racing Series YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and as always, we'll be right back.